This is the car that just quietly became the best-selling vehicle on Earth, and it just got a serious glow-up. That connected light bar up front, that's Tesla borrowing a trick from the Model 3, and it works. This silhouette is smoother than before. Turns out slippery shapes aren't just for fish anymore. Full-width taillight out back, somehow this thing manages to look both familiar and brand new. These wheels aren't just for looks. They're shaped to cut drag and squeeze out extra range. That light bar glows like something out of a sci-fi movie, which, let's be honest, this kinda is. Taillights lighting up at dusk, simple, clean, and somehow still instantly recognizable as a Tesla. Charge port pops open on its own. No fumbling with a flap. Tesla thought of that already. Silent, instant torque, and this thing just launches. No drama, no delay, just gone. Through the canyon, the new suspension actually feels composed. That's new for a Model Y, honestly. Watch the wheels soak up these potholes. This is the fix nobody was asking for, but everyone needed. In traffic, this thing is dead silent. Kind of unsettling the first time, honestly. Then you love it. Pouring rain, and the dual motor setup just keeps this thing planted like it's nothing. Pull up to a supercharger, and the whole thing feels less like refueling, more like plugging in your phone. 15 minutes here adds about 235 kilometers. That's less time than your coffee break. Acoustic glass up front, a truck roars by outside, and inside, you barely hear it happen next to it. No stock here. Indicators live on the wheel now. Takes about 10 minutes to stop reaching for nothing. Drive selection moved to the screen. Weird at first, but you'll forget it was ever a lever. Automatic braking tested right here. The car stops itself before things get ugly. Every time. Hands off, lane centered, this thing basically keeps itself company on long highway stretches. Blind spot warning lighting up right when it matters. Small detail, genuinely useful. In this light, you can really see how much smoother this body actually is now. Kids in the back watching a movie on their own screen. Road trips just got a lot quieter, parents. Ambient lighting cycling through the cabin. Small touch, but it makes the whole thing feel a lot pricier. This front motor is half of what makes this thing genuinely quick off the line. Combine both motors, and you're looking at somewhere around 450 to over 500 horsepower in a family SUV. Under the floor, this battery pack is doing the real heavy lifting, up to 586 kilometers on one charge. This is the charging hardware behind that 250 kilowatt number, quick enough to make road trips genuinely painless. This suspension component is the actual reason the ride finally feels grown up. Here's the glass doing its job, bouncing sound away instead of letting it straight into the cabin. This sensor array is constantly watching the road, even when you think you're the only one paying attention. Here's how power actually splits between the front and rear motors, instant and constantly adjusting. Step inside, and this cabin feels like a proper refresh, not just a facelift for the brochure. Ventilated and heated seats. Small feature, but you'll notice it every single summer and winter. This screen runs basically everything in the car now. Love it or hate it, it's the whole dashboard. No stock, just a button. It's a small change that somehow feels like a big one. Rear passengers get their own screen now. Congratulations, road trip arguments have officially ended. Boot plus frunk? This thing swallows luggage in places most cars don't even have. This ambient lighting is honestly just for fun, and that's completely fine by us. 15 speakers in here. This isn't just a car stereo anymore. It's basically a concert.
450 to over 500 horsepower combined, under 5 seconds to 100. Numbers that still feel a little unfair. Almost 600 kilometers of range on paper, and genuinely fast charging to back it up. Boot space like this usually means giving something up elsewhere. Here, you don't. 5-star safety rating, though the new version hasn't been retested yet. Worth keeping in mind. 3 trims, 3 very different price points. There's a Model Y for a lot of different buyers here.
Compared to rivals like the Ioniq 5, this wins on charging network, loses a little on raw charging speed. Maintenance here mostly means software updates. This car quite literally gets better while it's parked. Configure yours on a screen right in the showroom. No haggling, no back and forth, just build and go. Long Range AWD starts around $68,900, plus on-roads. Not cheap, but you're getting a lot of car. That's the 2026 Tesla Model Y. Quietly, one of the most improved cars on sale this year.